second day since I've been back. And I hunted in here last night. Never cut a deer track. I didn't hunt it this morning because this snow is too crunchy. I hit some brushy country out on these slopes that got a little more sun. That's the only place I've seen deer tracks. I got back in here tonight and not a track. I've covered probably 1.5 miles, 2 miles of the mountain face, and these deer left when this snow hit. So not much else I can do. My chance of killing that great big one just went to near zero because I don't know where he went. I mean, once they start migrating, who knows? So I'll go hunt some brushy country I know lower on the mountain tomorrow, and it's snow free, so there should be deer in there, but just the way it is. Wish I could have been here when the storm hit. Last morning of the last day. Started raining about 5. It's about 7 right now. Just getting ready to leave camp. I'm going to go hunt some of these brushy draws that the snow's melted out of lower on the mountain. Only place I've seen any deer tracks or deer, so give it a try. Raining pretty hard. Seeing deer tracks down in here though. Like hunting coastal blacktails in here. Well, end of season. Thinking back, I hunted this buck about 10 days, over 3 different trips, 4 different trips actually, and just didn't find him. Some guys will ask, do you think he left? Well, obviously he wasn't in there when I was there, but did he leave? I doubt it. He was probably right around there somewhere. Pretty easy to hide in all that heavy cover. But even if he did leave, I wouldn't know where to go hunting. And with all that snow up there now, obviously no deer in there. He has left, and I've hunted all the little spots around it I know that bucks go, and no sight of him in there. So I guess that's the great enigma with mule deer, is do they stay in their home range when you've scouted them? I find more often than not that they do, but when I don't get them, I don't just chalk it up to that they disappeared. I chalk it up that they just weren't home when I visited their area. Even if a buck lives in a square mile, that sounds pretty small, a big buck will pick the roughest, thickest, hardest to access square mile there is. So even if they're in there, I've learned that often you still just don't see them. No matter how hard you try, it still takes a little bit of luck. But I do know this, still hunting through all that cover, I saw the best bucks on the mountain. I was looking at my journal today as I was getting ready to pack out of here, and compared to all the bucks I saw out in the open, where all the hunters were, I saw the best bucks back in that just few acres where I'd seen that big buck. None of them were shooters, one of them maybe, but compared to the ones that were out in the open, they were just a bunch of dinks. So that tells me I was still in the best place, and not to get discouraged. So if you found a big buck, he's not showing up in the open, I think I've said it before in some of my videos. One old buck hunter told me, I'd rather be in the cover where I have a chance at a big buck than out in the open where I have no chance. And in a lot of OTC units beyond opening day, it's pretty hard to catch them in the open. So anyways, I had a great hunt. I learned a lot like I always do, and thankful to God for the opportunity, and I'd do it again tomorrow given the chance. So we'll check on this buck next year, see if he's around. Seems like most of the time I see him once and then they're gone. I never see him again. But I've seen other good bucks in this area, so it's always worth a look. And who knows, maybe he's still there. Thanks for following the hunt.